On July 7th, 1940, a young baby was born in the midst of the horrors of World War II in Liverpool, England. That young boy grew up to be one of the most famous rock and roll musicians of all time, Sir Ringo Starr, or, as he was born, Richard Starkey. And here we are today, July 7th, 2025. 85 years after his birth, we celebrate the life, the passion, the spirit, and the music of Ringo Starr. Folks, I don't mean to be so formal for that introduction, but I just had to acknowledge this man in a very respectful way. Ringo is turning 85 years old today. Can you believe it? Oh, that young boy who faced so many illnesses during his early years, fought through them with his family, with the love of his family, made it through. And then in 1962 became part of the greatest musical phenomenon of all time, the Beatles. And look where he is today. I think it's 21 or 22 studio albums later, numerous live albums, compilations. How many all-star band tours has he been part of and organized? And he's still going strong. He just released one of the greatest solo Beatles albums of all time just earlier this year with his Look Up album. I mean, it's one of the greatest solo accomplishments of any of the four Beatles by Ringo. Of all people, you would think. And just like when the Beatles broke up, everyone said, oh, Ringo, poor Ringo, the Beatles are now breaking up. What's going to happen to Ringo? What's going to happen to Ringo? He had more top 40 and number one smashes in those early years of the 70s than any of the other Beatles. He blew them out of the water those first four or 5 years or so with hit songs and just being on the public's radar. He was unbelievable. What I'm saying is, folks, don't count Ringo Starr out. Don't ever count him out. He will just come up and catch you when you least expect it. And he did it, like I said, earlier this year with the Look Up album. Unbelievable how fantastic that album is. I love it so much. It's probably in my top 10. If you take all four Beatles and their solo works, it's got to be in my top 10 somewhere. It's that good of an album. So anyway, folks, I don't want to be here too long. I just wanted to, I woke up this morning, it's very early here in New England, and I said, July 7th. This is the day. Ringo, he's turning 85. He's celebrating his 85th birthday. Have to acknowledge it on some level. I mean, my channel is a Beatles-centric channel, so be remiss of me not to acknowledge it. Now, with Paul, a little while back, a friend of mine, Joe, Mr. Mayo, did a video ranking Paul's albums. And so, I talked to Joe and I said, Joe, if you don't mind, I'm going to do a ranking as well. And I did to celebrate Paul's 83rd birthday. And that was a lot of fun, and Paul deserved it. So many wonderful albums throughout his career. But then I just realized, what am I going to do for Ringo? I said, well, I don't want to really do another ranking of albums. I want to just come on, no notes, no ranking, just speak from the heart and say, I love Ringo Starr. I'm so happy that he's made 85 years on this planet, still going strong. He looks wonderful. He sounds wonderful. He's happy. He seems healthy. And that's great because, when you get up to that age, your mid-80s, boy, he must have great advice from his health gurus and his doctors and whatever, because he is an inspiration. Isn't he, folks? I mean, you can look to Ringo Starr and say, you know what? My problems are insignificant because look at Ringo. If Ringo can be 85, putting out the best music of his career, touring, doing shows, which he's currently doing, happy, healthy, enjoying life, then what am I complaining about? I should be out doing the same thing. I'm only in my 60s. I got 20-something, more years till I get to Ringo's age. So stop being a whiner. Stop worrying about stuff. Just get out there and live. and do the best you can and live each day like it's your last and have fun and tell those around you that you love them and enjoy life and enjoy fine music and fine wine and fine food and have a great time. That's the lesson we should get from Ringo. He's an inspiration to all of us. That's it, folks. Happy birthday to Ringo Starr, 85 years old today. Ringo, we love you. We're so happy that you are part of our lives on a daily basis with your wonderful music. Enjoy your day, my friend. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to Ringo. Bye-bye.